Hi, my name is Azaria. Welcome to my channel. Today I was wanting to do a quick reading in regards of the karmics. In the last few days I have been having these weird vibes, especially when it comes to like thinking about the divine masculine. It almost feels like a spiritual invasion. Well, I couldn't really pinpoint on what it was, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know, but I've had like mental interruptions before. I take it as a spiritual interruption when I am in a thinking process about the divine masculine, and then something comes in and disrupt my thinking process. To me, that's a spiritual invasion. I don't like it. But for the last few days, I've had these weird energies. Couldn't pinpoint it. I listened to this chick named Spiritual OG, and right off it was like a bell that hit me. Somebody out there using black magic, dibbling dabbling in things they ain't got no business dibbling dabbling in. I ran a few cards. I had to get up, use the bathroom real quick, but I'm ran a few cards. The first card that, please don't watch this video if it don't resonate with you, but the first card that I got, the general energy came out with two cards. The cards have already been pre-shuffled, but the first card was a Three of Cups. It means celebration. The karmics are feeling good. They celebrating. That could be with family, friends. This could be a reunion celebration. I also got the energy of Three of Pentacles, mastership. They're completing projects, wanting to start something new, do something different. They're feeling, the way it seems like they're feeling very in good spirits right now. I did some clarifiers for the Three of Cups celebration. I got a first clarifier was the Page of Swords. Having clarity in in regards of a certain situation, right? Then the clarifier that I got for the Three of Pentacles, wanting to start finishing projects and wanting to start something new, was clarified by the Two of Swords. Even though what it seemed like somebody's doing some faking, faking the funk. Celebrations, having a good time, whether they be with friends, family, whatever. Finishing projects, starting new projects, wanting to build and things of this nature. Seem like to me some of the karmics might be intuitively inclined, knowing how to manifest and bring things into fruition. But Three of Pentacles was clarified by the Two of Swords. Like I said, it looked like somebody trying to cover some stuff up. The Three of Pentacles was clarified by the Two of Swords. The karmics, some of them are going around, they have shielded their heart. This is a woman who is, man or woman, very emotional. They got their heart closed off. They refuse to see a situation for what it really is. But you're celebrating, you're feeling happy, you're starting new endeavors and starting new things. Good for you, good for you. But I noticed that a lot of the karmics, they're hiding. They're like sweeping things under the rug. The Page of Swords was clarified by the Six of Swords, having clarity in regards of a situation and wanting to pack their burdens and move away. Looks like the karmics might be tired of something, tired of putting up with something. They're very emotional. Even though they seem happy and celebrating and things of this nature, behind closed doors, there's something going on. Let's see. Let's clarify the Two of Swords, please. Let me clarify the Two of Swords. Why is the karmics got they? Oh, really? They got their hearts closed off, refuse to see something for what it is. Oh, look how the man and this Holy Spirit here, the picture is highlighted. They got their hearts closed off when it comes to in regards of the lovers. Even though they are celebrating and doing all this, wanting to start new projects and things of this nature, they got their hearts closed off and refusing to see that this might not be exactly what it is or what they want it to be. Because other than that, they refuse to see that the relationship that they are in with the masculine, and it almost the way that I look at it is like, and it's not the judgment card, but it's almost like as if it almost looks as if she's wanting this situation to work out. She wants this relationship to work out, and she's pretty much trying to I'm trying to find the right word. It pretty much looks like she's trying to cover some things up. The karmics are trying to cover how they really feel up. Maybe in front of others they, all happy and wanting to celebrate and starting these new beginnings and these new endeavors and things of this nature. Can we clarify the Six of Swords? Clarified by the Three of Pentacles. A lot of the karmics, like I said, want to take their burdens and move away. And like I said, the Three of Pentacles also came out again. Their energy was the Three of Pentacles and also clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So that means that the karmics really wants to build and start something new with the divine masculine, but she's got her heart closed off. The karmics got their hearts closed off in regards of not realizing that maybe this relationship is not going to work out. Or maybe she is realizing maybe that the divine masculine might be in love with somebody else. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers. Clarified with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, she's stuck in her head. She's stuck in her head. She feels that she is bound. She's tied. She's in her head about a certain situation. She is mentally stuck in her head in this regard of this relationship with the masculine. And it's in regards of the masculine. She's trying to fool and trick everybody into believing that the thing, that her and the masculine life is going just well. it's all gravy, and it's not. She's hiding it. She's making people think this way. But as you can see that there's conflict. And she recognizes it. She most definitely recognized that there is a problem within their relationship. I'm going to get another clarifier. Can I have a clarifier for the Three of Pentacles? So yeah, she's hiding it. And she's making other people think that everything is all gravy between her and the Master. Three of Pentacles. It was clarified with the impatient card, the Three of Pentacles. She's trying to put a rush on things. Like, she's trying to manifest these new beginnings and things of this nature. But she's being impatient. Like, her ships and things that she's trying to manifest ain't coming in quick enough. But she's in her headspace. She feels trapped. But she's partying and celebrating with others and manifesting new beginnings and starting new projects. Whoa. But you're not happy. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify. Who you looking for?
I'm telling, I'm finna give these two their medicine.
Uh-huh.
I'm over there and start that IV.
Okay.
And then I'm coming back around here and get Christina and Albert their medicine.
Okay. Clarify the Eight of Swords. I don't need that many. Wow. But I will use this first card. The Eight of Swords was clarified by completion. That's the card I was told. These three of them came out, but I'm going to use completion. But something that is dead, not allowing it to rest, putting it to rest, trying to hold on to something that pretty much is gone. Like, put an end to it. Need to put an end to it. But they're partying, making everybody think that stuff is all good. Hey, clarify the impatient card. They trying to bring stuff into fruition, trying to manifest. Clarify the impatient card. And things are moving slowly for them. Clarify the impatient card, please. Clarify with the Page of Pentacles. Once again, wanting to start these new beginnings. Want to start these new beginnings, fresh new beginnings. And she wants to offer the Divine Masculine. She wants him to be a part of these new beginnings. Clarify the completion card, please. Clarify the completion. Oh, no. I'm not taking it. Too many. Yeah. But this was what fell in her head. This is worrying her. Clarify the completion card, please. Clarify the completion card. The Two of Wands. Oh, I'm not. The Two of Wands. Wanting to go out and take this journey, wanting to have this fresh start, this new beginnings. But she's trying to figure out which path to take, and this is probably the reason why she feels bound and she feels tied. Okay? Because she don't know which path to take, because she's trying to hold on to something that she needs to let go of. It's dead. But she keeps trying to hold on, and she wants to build with a Divine Masculine, but things are dead. Things are dead. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. She wants to make this fresh start. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. It was clarified by 2. The Ten of Swords upside down. She's trying to come out of this energy of feeling stabbed in the back. Some things been going on with her and the masculine. And I'm getting ready to bring up his energy, their energy too. And it was also clarified by communication in reverse, the 8 of Wands. Well, what I'm seeing here is that she wants to make this new start. She's making other people feel that everything is okay. She's having these celebrations, celebrating and things of this nature, wanting to make these brand new starts, but she wants to there's lack of communication between her and the masculine. Can you clarify the 8 of Wands? There's no communication. They're not communicating. They're not working things out. 8 of Wands. Clarify the 8 of Wands. She believes that the masculine is her soulmate. She believes this, but they're not even communicating. 2 of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Damn, I fell on the floor. I'm about to get it.
I had to get Christina off the floor and put her in the bed. She was on the mat. I put the mat down when I was in there, earlier in the night. And she was on there.
Is that her doing that now?
Her friend came today. Every time she comes, she gets like that, all whacked out. She wants to get up right now.
If she keep it up, I will get her up.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. She's looking for the strength. She is looking for the strength because things are not going right with her and the masculine. There's no communication, but she's putting on the front and making people think that everything is okay. She believes either that this is her soulmate or she knows that the masculine actually has a real soulmate. But this wouldn't be, no, the vibe that I'm getting, she thinks that the divine masculine is her soulmate. And she's needing strength in order to continue this relationship because they're not even communicating. Clarify the strength card. Clarify the strength card. Got it. Clarified by vanity. Some of these karmics, they're materialistic. All they think about is wealth. All they think about is money. All they think about is living the fancy life, drinking. So there might be some toxicity within the divine masculine and the karmic's relationship. Can we clarify soulmate, please? I'm just going to do, here I come, Maria. Clarify the soulmate. That's too many. Clarify the soulmate. Clarify the soulmate. Fell on the floor. It was clarified with the 8 of Pentacles. They hide themselves and they work. Hide themselves and they work. Clarify the soulmate. Celebration card again. Making people think that this situation or this relationship is what it is. It's loving and all this other stuff, but it's toxicity within it. Vanity. She's needing the strength to keep the relationship going. There's no communication. She's refusing to see things for what it's really worth. She's trying to take her burdens and pretty much move away from the situation. She wants to take her burdens and move away. But at the same time, she's trying to hold on to something. She's trying to hold on to something that's complete. It's a completion. It's nothing there. It's dead. But she wants to keep holding on to it. There's a completion. How does divine masculine feel about the karmic? How does divine masculine feel about the karmic? How does the masculine feel about the divine? How does the divine masculine feel about the karmic? the Four of Cups. He's tired. He's tired. He don't even want to accept her offer. He don't even want to accept her cup. It's like he's sitting there with his arms folded. He's sitting there with his arms folded. He don't even want to accept it. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Clarify the Four of Cups. They're not even communicating. Clarify with the Two of Pentacles. He don't want to accept her cup, the karmic's cup, because maybe she juggling. Or maybe he's juggling. Maybe juggling finances, because I sure don't see no pentacles popping out of here right now. I see no pentacles. I see swords and wands, confusion, conflict, wanting things to come into fruition, but having problems because this whole situation is not what it's supposed to be anyway. Clarified also by the Hangman. The Divine Masculine knows what's up. He's pretty much sticking around, look like. But he's full aware of what's going on. The Divine Masculine does not want to accept the karmic's offer, but at the same time it shows that he's juggling. He's not making any moves, but has clarity in regards of this situation. He knows about her. Clarified, wow, the Hierophant. Clarified, the Hangman is clarified by the Hierophant. When it comes to the Divine Masculine, he does not want to accept her offer. He's juggling. He realizes or has clarity on the situation, but he's not making any moves. He's either making plans. He's either praying about this situation, trying to find light, trying to find spiritual light in regards of this situation. Clarify the Hierophant. I'm going to try another deck. Clarify the Hierophant. 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 Creation. The Hierophant clarified by creation. He's asking for spiritual help. He don't want to accept her offer. He's juggling, and it could be like relationships that he's juggling. He realizes what's going on in regards of this, and he's asking for spiritual help. Look like he's trying to manifest something different. Look like creation. He's trying to manifest a new beginning. It may be somewhere else, but she's making people think that everything's all hunky-dory, and it's not. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Like she's really putting on this front. Like her and the masculine, or the karmics and the masculine, are doing good, and there's conflict. They lack balance. There's something going on with the karmic and the divine masculines. They are looking for balance in regards of this relationship. You got people all around them, probably pretty much either putting stuff in her ear or putting something in his ear, but needing balance because there's other people involved in their relationship. Once again, the Hierophant card, consider the Hierophant card, calling up on God. She's calling up on God, asking for spiritual help in regards to keep this relationship going. But she needs to realize that it is done. It's dead. Put an end to it. There's toxicity within their relationship. Materialism. She's very materialistic. Might be too much drinking. Spending money on the wrong things. Maybe not saving. Maybe it's just too much emphasis on materialism, and she wants the karmics pretty much want this relationship when it comes to the divine masculine. He don't want it. He's juggling. He's not making any moves, but he is praying or trying to manifest a new beginning, maybe somewhere else. Clarify the creation card. Clarify the creation card. And what I see here, it is somebody doing some doggone magic. Clarify the creation card. 3 of Pentacles, creation, and then creation. It was clarified by the 6 of Cups. Yeah, thinking about things. That's thinking about in nostalgia, thinking about things from the past. The masculine is. When I say the creation card, he's trying to create, manifest something new because he's in his head. He's thinking about something from the past, thinking about might have been things from when he was a child, could be things with the divine feminine, but he's in his head thinking about when things was good. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarify the 6 of Cups, please. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Somebody's manifesting and using manifestations for new beginnings. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Cards are huge. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarified with the Fool. The divine masculines are wanting to come out of this relationship. There's no communication. He's just pretty much sticking around for what? Maybe it's something that she can give him, or maybe that is something that he is waiting for when it comes to her giving something to the divine masculine. But he wants to take, he wants to explore. He wants new beginnings. He wants to end old cycles and start new beginnings and take that leap of faith. I'm going to end this real quick. Who is it that he wants to take this leap of faith with? Who is it? Who he want to take this? The World card, his wish fulfillment. He want to, like I said, put an end to old cycles and start new beginnings. And I see the divine feminine. Maybe he wants to move. I'm not going to say that he wants to, but I see the divine feminine as the one he wants to move forward to. She wants to be the lover, but it's not working out. It's got her all in her head and confused. She can't accept something for what it's worth. He don't want her. She's calling out for faith. She won't try to make other people think that the relationship is good, and it's not. They arguing. Other people are involved in a relationship. She's calling out to heavens for balance when she really wants to just pack her burdens and move away because she has clarity that the divine masculine does not really love her. Peace. Get yourself together, Karmics.